Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. Yeah, it is what? 12/3/2021. We got the Washington football team on Sunday, 12/5. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Or is it 12/6? Yeah, 12/5. 12/4 is tomorrow, 12/5. Yeah, so pretty interesting. The Washington team we absolutely should beat. I don't know. This is gonna be a quick one today. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one. I just got to make sure I put some content out here for everybody to at least pay attention to. I'm really hyped about this game. The ups and downs between the Bengals, the Cowboys, it took a toll on your boy. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, before we dive into the show, as always, I like to take care of that housekeeping. As you know, so please smack the like button. Please also don't forget to smack that subscribe button. We're climbing. We got about 128, 129 subscribers. We had a real big goal to try to obtain come end of the season, which is what, 6 more weeks, 7 more weeks max. And what we're trying to hit is that 1,000 mark, right? We want that 1,000 mark. So come next year, game one, season two of the Ultimate Raider fan, we absolutely have everything we need to be live at all times when we want to be live at all times. So yeah, please, once again, don't forget, smack that like button, smack that subscribe button. Let's get us to where we need to be when it comes to streaming live. Um, yeah, as you know, I always like to represent what I'm wearing to the game. If you can't see it, that's right. I'm rocking that Nate Hobbs all day, 100%. I mean, let's be real. Of all of our rookies, he's been the most solid, even more so, some would argue, when it comes to Max, right? Max is not a rookie this year, right? No, Max already out of here. Hobbs is our most solid, formidable rookie. Um, and even if Max is, again, it is what it is. In my opinion, he's my guy. I was dying for this jersey. We got some things to dive into about the squad releases and so forth, which I'm a little bummed about from that respect. But yeah, as y'all know, I will be in the building at home with that Hobbs, that Nate Hobbs jersey. Boom, you see it. Nate Hobbs, yep, all day representing. I think he's gonna have a hell of a game for us. Absolutely. I think our defense is gonna have a good game. We're not playing a slouch, in my opinion, if you will. This kid, it's not a bad quarterback. If we want to dive right into it, yeah, the Washington team, you know, everyone might want to clown, make jokes, etc. But bottom line is this team is not completely terrible. They have the ability to beat you. They really do. They can run the ball, and they can stop the run. Those are the two big things in the NFL. If you know anything about the NFL, if you can do those two things as a team collectively, you got a good chance of winning the football game. Excuse me. And that's absolutely what they do. And they do well. Can Carr help us out in this scenario and just put so many points on the board? It's irrelevant. Eh, that's what I'm going for. That's where I'm betting at. That's where my money's gonna go. I forget what the odds, what the line is when it comes to overs unders, but I'm pretty sure I'm betting overs and I'm betting Raiders. Didn't work out too well last game. Gucci, we won, right? That's all that matters. Yeah. So we will see. And I no, that wasn't that game. That wasn't. I didn't do that game. That was actually the Bengals game that I bet the overs and yeah, the Raiders winning, which didn't turn out that way. So, hey, new week, new time. Clearly, we did what we needed to do Thanksgiving. Everybody's still happy on high from that respect. Yep. I'm real ecstatic when it comes to what happened on Thanksgiving. And we're going to keep on rolling and rocking with that. Yep, we're going to rock with that until we finish with these Washington team. AKA Redskins, whatever. I guess that's politically incorrect now. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I digress. Let's dive back in. Um, yeah, we're back home, 6-5. You know, I'm a little bit nervous about what's going on with our squad, particularly when it comes to. Uh, I've been saying, look, I don't want to use. I do not want to use Jackson too much. Um, and unfortunately, there's already been some rumblings about he's got a calf strain or something. Who knows? Bottom line is, it's the reason why, I didn't want to rely on him, give him more of a bigger role, right? It's not what he was brought in for. And in fact, let's see what we can do with this kid from the Chargers that clocked at a 4.3 and a 40, right? Apparently he's got butter hands, but maybe the threat alone will still, right, give us the ability to do what's necessary offensively for Carr. I'm not sure. But I don't think we want to run Steve Jackson more than 30% of the game. I could be wrong, right? I don't know how many snaps he's had. I know it hasn't been many, not more than 60%. Even the last game when he had more snaps, but a lot of people think he should get more snaps. I think he should not. I think he should tone it down, chill pill, put him out there when we need him. Yeah, see how it goes. Continue to, we got problems though, right? Jacobs is not 100%. Um, Drake, I was having a conversation with one of my guys, and I'm gonna put it out there. Maybe this is something that Drake will hear. You know, in my opinion, I mean, I could be wrong, but bottom line is the guy isn't a blocking back. I mean, people want to know why Rashard is still around on the squad. In my opinion, is he's the best blocking back in the NFL. Well, one of the best in the NFL. It's the reason why we were okay with him sitting on the side, right? I'm sure Carr was like, nah, y'all keeping this dude. When it comes to improv, when it comes to blocking, when it comes to anything that's necessary on third down, I'm telling you right now, Jalen Richard is somebody you want on your side. You can improvise with, excuse me, tell who to go where, what, right? That's the running back you want. So there's a reason why he's been around. Um, they've had no problem putting him where he needs to be, injury reserve, paying, whatever all that is. It's what it is. And I mean, again, use him as necessary, as needed. Drake, it looked like he was going to show up pretty early in the season. I don't know. Fold it. I don't know. We'll see. Um, Obviously, our wide receiver core were in trouble. So yeah, I was a little upset, man. And I even got this jersey, this Stoner kid. He's gone, just like that, right? Got a jersey, gone. This is one of those reasons why I didn't buy jerseys, even back when I was younger. But yeah, he's gone. Released. I don't know if he'll get back on practice squad, what have you. Um, I never seen him get a shot. I mean, that's obviously for a reason. Maybe it just didn't work out from that respect, and um, it wasn't going to be anything that made sense. Let's see if he plays somewhere else, or if that's it all together in general. But yeah, Dylan Stoner and another offensive tackle that, or yes, offensive tackle that didn't. I can't recall his name, but didn't pan out. Got released today. That was earlier news. So, yeah. Again, is that good news when we now find out that our guy has a calf strain or what? It is what it is. We're already thin on the wide receiver side, but hey, we do have some prospects. We have some things, that's in the works. Waller's still hurt. I don't think he's playing this week. I don't know if Jacobs is playing this week. He's on the questionable side as well. So there's a lot going on for Raider Nation to once again overcome what shouldn't be anything brand new to us. I mean, everything we've been dealing with all year. I mean, it's par for the course, as they say, right? It's the golf term. If you don't know what that means, yeah, check it out. But it is what it is. We're used to it as Raider fans. It's no different, man. We'll go in, we'll win, and do what it need. What we need to do um, in order to do that. Um, so I will talk about really quickly. Obviously it's a home game, so flights, but I have to give credit where credit is due. Last game, I couldn't believe it. So, normally I plan for things like this because, believe it or not, I'm a bigger boxing fan even than football, which is odd and strange. Long story short, man, Terrence Bud Crawford fought Sean Porter, and I flew in that night. Excuse me. I missed it, but I did not miss it because I flew on Spirit, and this is a free plug. I'm okay with this free plug all day because it allowed me to see my favorite fighter right now. He's in my top 3 of all time, which is Terrence Bud Crawford from Omaha. I I got to watch that fight on Spirit. I had to pay for it the whole nine, but I was able to Wi-Fi stream it. I mean, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna name names on other airlines. All I'm saying is you're not gonna always allow that to happen. And that was absolutely something that I got from Spirit. And there are a few other great things about Spirit Airlines that people, give it flack, at least where I'm coming out of, which is Austin. It's out of the main terminal. Like, I don't want to, get into too many details into the weeds, but long story short, man, I was ecstatic. And I'm giving credit where credit is due because I was able to see that fight, a fight I thought I wasn't going to be able to watch. And I'm just very happy. So, hey, I look forward to Flying Spirit. Kudos to you guys. Awesome. Uh, Thanks. Yeah. And sure, shout out. Free is all good with me. Like I say, it allowed me to see my favorite fighter that night. I was very, very happy to see that. And then once I got to Vegas, I also got to see a couple of, got a couple of snapshots from him at the hotel. Just so happened to be at the same hotel. I like to stay at Mandalay Bay, Luxor, worst case scenario, Excalibur and or New York, New York. But those are the places that I stay when it comes to Raider Nation games. It's always usually one of those 3 max. If I'm at New York, New York, that means, yeah, I don't know. And don't get me wrong, I actually prefer probably New York over Excalibur. That's a whole nother conversation. And I will get into it. Luxor, Mandalay Bay, Delano. I mean, you know, yeah, you're gonna get what you get based on what you pay for. But yeah, those are the places that I love to stay. And we'll continue to stay when it comes to Raider games on the strip. Um, anything else is up north. But yes, I got to see those guys, got to see that fight. Shout out to Spirit. Very excited that I got to see that live. And I didn't have to get off the plane and hear about who got beat up or what. Yeah, so but yes, I digress. Back to the game. Yeah, because this is a big game for both teams. And that's the other thing about it. I don't know. It's gonna be very strange down the end of the stretch. Like I don't foresee many games at the end of the season being the usual, for the top heavy teams, meaning the ones that are at the top where they're like, we're gonna rest everybody. We're gonna not play this game. I just don't see that with this extra added game. As well as how everything's playing out. I believe that you are about to see every game being fought because it's gonna matter when it comes to home field advantage, et cetera, and so forth for playoffs. And it is kind of gonna mean something. Um, if there's one thing I can tell you, going to every game, that's exactly what home field advantage gives you. There's a lot of added, things for some teams. I mean, for us, sometimes it feels like we play better away. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, the last few games, it feels like we play better away, and at home we're atrocious. But it's vice versa for a lot of other teams. Maybe that'll change for us come second half of the season. But yeah, that's something that people are going to be fighting for when it comes to the end of the season. So every game is going to kind of count. And that goes for fantasy, which is usually not a good thing, right? That championship game, the Super Bowl of fantasy, is usually a game where, you know, if you got a team that, is at the top of the list, then they don't really need to, fight for, home field, that kind of stuff. They don't play their players, and those players probably are on your team at the worst point in the season for you when it comes to trying to win a Super Bowl. So, you know, um, I don't think we're gonna have that this year. I don't think we're gonna have that at all. I think we are going to have, uh, fight scratch tooth and nail for every team through the end of the year, last game, which bodes well for everybody and everything, including going to all the games. Every game is gonna matter. The last game is the only game I really don't have a ticket yet for. Uh, I figured I'd probably play that one by ear. Yeah, no matter what, I'm gonna be in the building, no matter where I have to sit, where I will sit. If it's the first time I'm not in club seats, which I highly doubt that'll be the case. But if that happens, hey, it is what it is. But I will be in the building. I will be carrying out what Raider Nation fans want to see. Like I say, you guys know I've been constantly talking about it and saying it as far as my GoPro footage. That stuff will start to pop up here and there. You'll see. It'll be heading out shortly. And I hope you guys enjoy long, short, medium clips, the whole nine of every game. That's the pit game. And again, as you guys know, I'm not going to Cleveland. Those are the two games I'm not going to. So, but yeah, Washington, the Washington team. We need to win this. We should win this. We have everybody healthy that we need to have healthy. We are capable of winning this, I think. So let's see what happens. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Fantasy wise. Yep. we are at the 20-minute mark. Like I said, it's not going to be a long one today. Tomorrow night I fly out, like I said, for the game. It's always quick when I can make it quick. So, yeah, a little bit about fantasy. I'm actually not. I'm pretty impressed, if I do say so myself, with all of my teams as far as fantasy is concerned. Um, I'm 7-5 in 2 leagues and 6-5 in the other one, 6-6, something like that. But I am leading the division, if you will, for both, and the ones that matter, right? My work one, which I won last year. Like to make sure I say that. Won that last year. Yep, won it. And then the new league where I was drafting first, which first new league I got the number one pick, and that it still hurts because excuse me, my number one pick was McCafferty. He's done for the year, as we all know in fantasy. So I've been struggling a little bit, you know, at the running back position. I had David Montgomery, who's just now starting to come back. Jamal Williams is a kid I have. My bench is Zach Moss and Mark Ingram. That's it. Michael Carter is another kid that's on injured reserve for me. This is my new league, and it just doesn't look good from that respect. I'll be honest. Can I finish out the season like that? Probably not. I'm gonna need somebody to step up. Um, where that happens, I have no idea. But we'll see. This week I'm matched up right now pretty good. I'm playing one of the lesser teams of the division, and this is the league that I have won. 7-5. I'm playing a 3-9 guy. He's looking projected at 118 points to my 146. So I'm sure he doesn't have everybody subbed in, as I don't. But I'm probably not worried about this game. The only game I should probably be worried about is the game that doesn't matter, which is the one that's my nephew's league. So I'm good, G. I don't. I'm not worried about anything from that respect. When it comes to fantasy, and hopefully things continue to move forward as they have, and wait, playoffs are in what, few weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Play week 15, somewhere around there. Depends on your league. But yeah, I'll be ready for it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, though. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. 25 minutes is great to me. I have no problem with not doing things long and winded as I normally like to do. So, hey, we're gonna keep this one short. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate everybody tuning in, listening. Raider Nation, T Grump is out. Peace.